The flip of a coin or the cut of a deck could determine your next school board leader. I'm Kimberly Howard. That story is coming up.
The ballots are in, the votes are counted, but no winner for Springfield Public Schools Subdistrict 5. That's because it's a dead heat. ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard live in studio with more for us. Kimberly.
Vince, a flip of a coin, cutting a deck of cards, or even pulling a marked ping pong ball out of a bag. Always the election could be decided, and that's according to state law. That's also what it will come to if the 5 absentee ballots that are still out there don't break this tie. Heads or tails, the future of 2 candidates deadlocked after Springfield's school board election might just depend on it.
So it could be, assigning them each a number on a ping pong ball alphabetically and pulling a ball out of a bag, a coin toss, a split, splitting a deck of cards.
The odds of that happening are still 50-50. Catherine Eastvold and Donna Moore are tied at 749 votes each, but 109 absentee ballots were sent out. The director of elections is still waiting on 5.
We won't count any of the absentee ballots until April 23rd, the 14-day mark after the election.
An election that could all come down to the cards, unless the less lucky candidate files for a discovery recount.
It's just really a process where they may discover something that may then have them want to then pursue some legal action through an election contest, which that would then have to go through the courts.
Eastvold wasn't available to tell us what she'd prefer, but here's what she had to say after the results rolled in Tuesday night.
Now we do have an ambiguous result right now, but I'm very optimistic about this, and we'll just see what happens in the next days and weeks.
Moore says if she loses to a coin toss or a ball draw in the next few weeks, she will file for a discovery recount, and depending on what's discovered, take the race to courts.
I want the people's voice to be heard, and whatever their decision is, then that is what needs to be honored. And if that is, if going to the courts is part of that process, then so be it.
And 15 precincts voted in this race, but a discovery recount only allows the candidate to have 25% of the precincts tallied again. It costs the candidate $10 per precinct, and as the director of elections just said, it won't change the results. Vince?
Thanks, Kimberly. Well, the losing candidate will have until May 6th to file for, you heard Donna Moore talk about, the discovery recount. That's a process that decides if the contest can be decided by a judge in court.